Hi, good morning. I'm Kathleen Greer, and I wanted to welcome you to Series 11, where we're going to be focusing on providing employer solutions. I want to let you know that we will have time at the end for question and answers. So please, anytime during the presentation, if you would like to put your question in the chat box, we will make sure we address it at the end. And then also, we're going to be recording today's session, so you'll be able to access the recording for future reference. And I would like to introduce Amy Reardon, who's one of our outreach coordinators, and she's going to provide you with today's content. And also, she's one of your resources for providing company solutions. Amy, you want to take it away?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate the introduction and welcome everybody to our series 11 in our webinar series, Employer Solutions. So thank you for joining us today. And I am just going to turn my camera off just to make it a little bit easier. So Rideshare Delaware, which is soon to be known as Delaware Commute Solutions, is a free commuter service program through DART First State, and we are going through a rebranding. So we're in the transition period right now. So yes, we are still Rideshare Delaware, but soon at the end of the fall, we will transition to the new name Delaware Commute Solutions. And that is mainly because the rideshare name has a different meaning than what our program. Many people, when they hear rideshare, they think of Ubers and Lyfts, where we deal with all clean commute modes. So we are focusing on not just carpooling. So you will hopefully very soon be seeing the new name Delaware Commute Solutions, same program though. So just keep that in mind. We work with employers, employees, colleges and trade schools, and students to improve the air quality and reduce traffic congestion. And we do this by championing and clean commute modes. We are dedicated to reducing the number of single occupant vehicles that are on the Delaware highways. And by doing that, we're also reducing the congestion to make the highways a little bit more easier to get to work. So I did mention clean commute modes, and here they all are. We have carpooling, bicycling, transit, which does involve our public transit through DART, and also SEPTA. A compressed work week, so when you're working a longer day, you have an additional day off. Vanpooling, and we help assist commute with enterprise by creating vanpools for employers. Walking, and another one, what many are probably still doing or have done in the past couple months is teleworking. And all of these are our clean commute modes. We encourage all of these, and whether it's full or part-time, you can take part in the program. How do we work with you? So we work with commuters on an individual level. So when they join Rideshare Delaware, they will have free member benefits. But today we're going to focus on the employers and our higher education, such as colleges and trade schools. So when you do work with Rideshare Delaware, you do have free partner benefits. Plus, you're able to educate your employees and your students about the benefits that they can get as a commuter in Delaware. So our goal is to offer a variety of free services and tools to help you put together a successful transportation demand management plan specific to your location. So as I mentioned, we are talking about employer solutions today. So what can we do for your specific work site? So in this list, you will see most of the offerings we have for Delaware employers. We work with employers to customize a plan based on each employer needs. We will be highlighting a few of these that you see in this list here to provide a more detailed view. You can reach out to either our general email, which you'll see at the end of the presentation, with any questions, and one of the outreach team members will get back to you. Or if you're already working with one of us, please feel free to reach out, and this could either be for questions or just to get some more information to help customize a plan that's specific to your work location and your employees. So as you can see here, we have clean commute education, customized marketing and outreach, density maps, again, the employee benefits, which we'll touch on at the end of the presentation as well, free mobility solutions, Get a Job, Get a Ride, which we will also talk about. That was just relaunched at the end of September. pre-tax benefits, our Telework Toolkit, different types of virtual trainings and webinars that we offer, worksite events, and worksite employee services. So first, we will highlight telework. Many employers and employees were forced from home early in the year due to COVID. We as a team want to emphasize that this forced work from home is not your typical telework experience. Our team can assist in developing a formal policy for your workplace or evaluate a current one that you have. We offer training for both managers and employees on how to be successful at teleworking. Also, I am Telework certified, so I could give you some additional tips to sit down with you and through a current policy or some things that you can put into place as well. We do have a Telework toolkit that can guide you through what is needed for a successful telework policy, and they do include checklists. What you see here, we have 3 main checklists. We have our home office checklist, which is, you can see here, it's a little minimized. We do have a technology checklist and also a home office safety checklist. And these are great to have because sometimes you're not thinking about everything you need when you are working from home. Something else we want to make note of is that telework can be a part-time or a full-time experience. Several companies currently are working on an A/B schedule because they can't have everybody in the office if they need to have employees there. So what they do is they may have, let's just call it excuse me, Team A. So Team A will be in the office 1 week, and Team B will be working from home that week, and then the following week they rotate. So this is a great solution to maybe returning to work if you can't have all of your employees in the office at one time. And if you're looking for assistance with return to work procedures, we can help with that as well. And we can offer the A/B scheduling or also flex scheduling. And flex scheduling would be where, let's say you typically had employees coming in at 8 o'clock. Again, you may not want that influx of all your employees coming in at that time. So maybe you will have a flex scheduling so employees can start coming in at 7, between 7 and 9. So you have different time frames where the employees can come in. So not everybody's coming into the office at the same time. So those are just a couple examples on how we as a team can help assist with return to work for your location. Another offering is pre-tax commuter benefits, which is great news for employees and employers. Federal tax savings are available through the use of employer-offered IRS Section 132, which is also known as the Qualified Transportation Fringe Benefit. With this benefit, employers can offer their employees a tax-free way to pay for their transit and also their vanpooling commuting expenses, and employers can reduce their payroll costs. So currently, right now, employees can take up to $270 a month pre-tax. And with this money that they would be able to put this towards transit and vanpooling expenses. And we also can help with a parking cash out. So if employees are currently paying, whether it's daily or monthly, for their parking spots when they are at the office, we can help with a cash out program as well. So the pre-tax commuter benefit, it's a great win for both employers and employees. So here you see an example of a density map. And creating density maps is a great tool to use when you're looking at your employees' commutes. In this example that you see here, we have members who are registered with Rideshare Delaware, and they work at Company A, and Company A is located in downtown Wilmington. So the employees are represented by the blue pins that you see in this picture. And the pins represent their originating location, which is typically going to be their home. And you can utilize this to see where your employees are commuting to work from. So it's a great tool if you're trying to maybe establish some carpools, or if you're looking into establishing vanpools as well. So you can see where maybe clusters of employees are traveling. And also it's great to see which bus routes, so which DART bus routes that are located along those routes as well. And remember, this is just an example of a density map. Again, we can customize to fit your needs. So this is just one example of a company that is located in downtown Wilmington. So here we have an example again of Company A and their preferred parking registration. So preferred parking is a great way to reward your employees who are either in a carpool or if they're in a vanpool. And our team can help create, and we can also market this preferred parking for your location. So as I said here, you do have an example of a preferred parking registration form. And as you see, we can take part in putting the participants in. We do offer also the parking signs for your parking lot. So you, as a carpool or as a vanpooler, a great emphasis for this is to have those parking spots maybe very close to the building. So we can offer the parking signs for those. We can also help with any other templates or registration form if you need to add or modify this in any way. We can help customize flyers and different communication tools to promote the program to your employees. So this is another great way to incentivize your employees to look at carpooling and vanpooling as a clean commute option. Recently, Rideshare Delaware relaunched the Get a Job, Get a Ride program. Delaware businesses register as a program partner for free. So this is a free benefit to you as a Delaware employer. Once your business is registered, you have the ability to register new employees for a free 30-day DART bus pass. This provides a way for your employees to get to work consistently, and it also helps to establish clean commute habits for your employee. Also, during this time when people may have been out of work for some time, this helps them with transportation for that first month of work as well. These employees will also be registered for the Rideshare Delaware program, and by doing that, they'll be able to utilize the free benefits we offer as a program, and these are the Guaranteed Ride Home and the Rewards program, which I'll touch base on at the end of the webinar. The website to register, as you can see, is located at the bottom of this slide, and if you have any questions, again, please feel free to reach out to us. This is a great benefit for Delaware employees to utilize because it gives your new hires a free pass for 30 days and also to help with the clean commute habits. So many of you have probably heard about the I95 construction or you're aware of it. Currently, there are some smaller projects going on to get ready for the larger project of I95 itself. Rideshare Delaware, along with DART and DelDOT, are working to help educate the Delaware employers, especially in the Wilmington area, commuters, and also the surrounding community about this construction and how to plan your commuting needs around it. And this is just giving you an idea of what the purpose and the need for the construction is. The construction is much needed to maintain and preserve the corridor. It's also to enhance the safety and also extend the life of the roadway. And you can also see we put down the Restore the Corridor website. You can visit the link to get updates, and you can also sign up for alerts so that you can always be in the know and see what the time frame is for the I-95 construction. But again, the website is Restore the Corridor, so I encourage, especially if you are located in Wilmington or you have employees that are traveling 95 to get to work, to visit this website and to sign up for the traffic alerts. So we talked about the purpose of the construction. So let's now think about what is your company's plan for this construction period. Our team members can work directly with you to make sure that you do have a plan in place to help educate your employees and to help them determine what the best clean commute mode is for them. utilizing some of the tools that we have mentioned already, and also utilizing the Rideshare Delaware site, we can help create carpool and vanpool matches. We can, again, look at developing a telework policy, whether it's part-time or full-time, or just maybe looking at what you currently have and giving some suggestions and evaluating it. We could also help provide DART bus information, so which routes get to your location. And also what's also great is park and ride locations. So employees can use park and rides to either take the bus into work or to carpool with fellow employees. Those are great meeting spots there. We can schedule webinars to provide information about the construction, how to use the Rideshare Delaware program as a commuter, and to just have some updates on what's currently going on with the construction as well. We also are encouraging employers to hold virtual try-it days. We typically like to be on site for try-it days, just so we're there in person to give information. We know currently that's not something that can be done, but we can still hold virtual try days for the employees. And what this is, it allows the employees to look at other ways to get to work, such as carpooling, taking the bus, maybe teleworking for a day, and even if they're close enough, if there's a safe biking or walking route to do so. So it gives them a chance to try different clean commutes to get to work. This will help your employees to develop a plan and also to have a backup plan, especially if the route typically involves 95 for when this construction starts, which is in early of 2021. Something else I want to tell you about is that there will be a virtual public forum for the 95 Restore the Corridor construction. It will be held on November 5th, which is a Thursday at 6 o'clock at night. So we're hoping more people will be able to join because it's not in the middle of the day. An official invitation will be coming in the near future from DelDOT, but you can at least go mark your calendars now for November 5th, Thursday at 6 o'clock, just so you are aware, and then you could share this information with your employees too. So we just highlighted some benefits for employers, but here we also have program offerings for your employees as well. So from here, you can see we do the ride matching, which we mentioned with carpooling and vanpooling. We do trip tracking. We help with all of the clean commute modes with the planning. Vanpooling, we have a rewards benefit as well, which I'll talk about, our guaranteed ride home, and we have an app. So all this information is coming up in the next few slides. First, I would like to talk about transit. So transit in Delaware, we have DART for our buses, and the information is here for their website and also their transit tools. I encourage you, if you're currently riding DART or if you will be in the future, to download these two apps, the DART Transit app and the DART Pass app. The Transit app gives you real-time information about the bus schedule, so that's great to have if you are at your bus stop and you want to make sure that your bus is on time and that you'll be there on time for that. And then the DART Pass app it's very convenient, it's easy to use, and it's contactless pay. So you can actually purchase your DART Pass on your smartphone, pay for it on your smartphone, and then you can, when you board the bus, you show the pass that you just purchased. So it's easy and it's convenient, and right now it is contactless, which many people like to see that as well. We also have SEPTA information. So the website is there too to provide you with more information. SEPTA is currently not running south of Wilmington, but it is anticipated plan is to have it back up and running in early 2021. And DART and SEPTA, these are two great options for commuting, especially if you are traveling that 95 stretch during the construction period if you need to get to Wilmington. So definitely take a look at your options through DART and through SEPTA. As I'd mentioned previously, we also assist with carpool matching and vanpool matching. So here you have an example of somebody who started at Rideshare Delaware and they're going to Dover, Delaware. And you could see on this image, they have 24 carpoolers, 18 vanpool matches, and we clicked on vanpools. And this is what you would see if you were to search this, and you could see which van pools are available and may have seats available. And I also wanted to show you that the park and rides are located on this visual as well. And that's because park and rides are great potential meeting points for carpoolers and for vanpoolers. So you don't have to have fellow employees coming to your house. You can all meet at a central park and ride and then make your commute to work. So that's a great option to have. Walking and biking. So if you have employees or you yourself are close enough and you want to walk or bike to work, we can help map out a safe bike or walk route for you. So you can see here from point A to point B, we have mapped out a bike path. So we not only do carpool matching, vanpool matching, and showing your transit routes, we can also show you a safe way to walk or to bike to get to work. Excuse me. A benefit for anybody who is an active participant in Rideshare Delaware is called our Guaranteed Ride Home. What happens is if you, let's say you carpool or if you took the bus to get to work and for some reason you cannot get back home that same way, let's say you had to stay late or if you had to leave early, but basically you can't get home by your carpool or your bus that you took to get to work. You can call an Uber, Lyft, taxi, whatever your preference is. You save your receipt. You record your clean commute on your profile that you have when you sign up for the program. And then you just fill out our guaranteed ride home trip reimbursement form, which can be found on our website, or you can reach out to us as well, and we could always email that out to you. Once you do that, you will be reimbursed for that ride home. So whether it's $20, $30, $40, you will get reimbursed. And this is a benefit that you can use up to 5 times a year. So this is a great benefit to have for some of those unexpected events that can occur during your workday that can change up your commute home. And it is, I just want to reinforce, the guaranteed ride home is just from work to home. It's not from home to work. I had also mentioned the rewards program. This is a great program. It's very easy to utilize. If you are currently clean commuting and you're not recording your clean commutes, you're missing out on some great rewards. All you have to do is register for the program, Clean Commute. You're going to record that clean commute on your profile. When you record, you earn 200 points a day for a round trip. As you accumulate your points, you'll be able to redeem over from 500 rewards that we have. And they can range anywhere from dining, shopping, online services, and we have a monthly drawing. So every month we have a drawing for a gift card. They can range in value from $25, $50, or $100. At the end of a month, a winner is picked randomly, and they will actually have the choice to choose from a variety of gift cards that we offer. And when the monthly drawing, it's always 500 points to enter, so it's easy to accumulate those points to enter the monthly drawing. And if you really want that gift card, you can enter up to 20 times. So you can either get the rewards we are offering for everybody who is recording their clean commutes in the program, or you could use your points for the monthly drawing. So there's some great options there for you. As an employer, you are probably familiar with LinkedIn. Rideshare Delaware does have a LinkedIn page, so please go to that and follow us. We give some updates on there, and especially with the construction that is going to be coming up, it will be another great source just to make sure you're up to date on that and other information about the program that can benefit you, your work site, and your employees. I want to put this out there. We have our next webinar, which is November 13th, and this is going to be a great webinar. We do have a guest speaker for this one. It is Commute with Enterprise, who we work with for setting up vanpools, and it will be on what you need to know about vanpooling. So this is a great time to look at your clean commute options and to get more information about vanpooling to see how it could work out for your employees at your location. So please go ahead and pencil in that date. It's November 13th, which is a Friday, at the same time at 10 o'clock. I'd like to thank you for joining us today. We do have all our information here and our email, website, phone number, and our other social media platforms as well. And I'd like to turn it over to Arlene, who has been keeping an eye on the chat for us to see if there's some questions, or if now that we're at the end of the webinar, if you have a question, please go ahead and put it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself to ask a question as well. So Arlene, are there any questions in the chat for us today?
Right. I don't see any questions. Oh, yeah, I think somebody just unmuted themselves.
If you just unmute yourself, go ahead. All right, well, maybe not. So if there's no questions, again, the Rideshare Delaware team is here to help you when it comes to customizing a plan for your site, especially with many different things going on between Restore the Quarter, returning back to work, teleworking, DART information. If you have any questions or if you just want some more information, please reach out to us. We're here to help. And I'm just going to do one last check. Arlene, any questions?
I don't see any questions in the chat box at this moment.
All right, thank you so much. So again, thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate it. Have a happy Friday. Have a safe weekend. And we look forward to working with you in the future.